Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great day. So today, as we can tell by the title of the video, the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar on the rise, breaks over $4, and its participation on the Hive chain. The Hive prices seem to be going the opposite direction once again. Uh, there have been some short-term predictions for Hive to hit $5, I think the first week in January, and that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems that the only thing that is realistically on par to hit $5 would be the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar. So let's take a look at it and let's see what's happening there. Heading over to the Hive exchange. All right, so the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar sitting at just over $4.34. Uh, and the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, to understand the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, or to understand the difference between the two, they're really basically one and the same. On the Bitcoin MYK network, the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar and the Bitcoin MYK cryptocurrency has exactly the same value in the network, right? You can basically use the cryptocurrency to purchase the same amount of attention, value, promotion, advertising on the platform, um, basically as the same, right? There are no differences. They both can create about a $2,400 value in the network, right? And this is the intrinsic value of both of them. I guess the only real difference between the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar and the Bitcoin MYK token, I guess you could think of the Bitcoin MYK token more like gold. It's a lot less of them, right? The last supply we estimate probably be around 5 million coins before it stops deflating, right? Whereas the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, it can be a great deal more of the actual dollars, but the value relational to Bitcoin MYK would be the same, right? So, for example, if there was a more of an increase in the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, there would be it would have less effectiveness and buying power on the network, right? Now, we don't focus on exchanges; their third-party exchanges are manipulated. We're talking about intrinsic value, and I know this is a idea and understanding a lot of people in cryptocurrency don't understand when you're trying to create products based on more so this effective value that is more dependable. It makes a lot more sense, right? I believe these freemium service products, whereas they do require a lot more patience, they don't satisfy people seeking short-term gratification. It doesn't satisfy gamblers, but for people who are the element of cryptocurrency that's really interested in creating these products and services that set mankind free, right? Those people, what I call the real cryptocurrency people, not the people just trying to come in here turn into fiat currency. Those people aren't going to be able to see the big picture anyway, right? They're just going to be looking for the next high, the next button, playing this game of hot potato, right? We're talking about creating systems that make the world a better place, create universal basic income for people to help reduce crime, to help people to support their families, right? In these economic recessions and pandemics, you know, things that create real use and need for people, right? So something totally different in people looking to see if they can get unsustainable DeFi profits, right? It gets more and more ridiculous the more you think about it, right? But Bitcoin MYK backed dollars performing great today. Here's the great thing about it that you all need to take advantage of. You could get it free. It's free money, right? One of these is $4.34. It is easy. Get on the network and get one of these cryptocurrencies absolutely free. But let's take a look at the price of Hive just before I get out of here. Let's see some comparisons, right? All right, so the Hive coin price ranked 128 now, and it's at $1.53, right? So yeah, this is far from some of the predictions I've heard that first week of January is going to hit $5. Still has a little bit of time, but I don't think many of us believe. So what's the problem with Hex? I'm sorry, Hive, right? What's the problem with Hive, right? So Hive seems to struggle to a great degree, and as many of us know, a lot of it has to do with the great amount of centralization and network influence of the network, right? And that's because it has these wells that are positioned, controlled, and networks. Only about 30 witnesses, and these people have key control over this thing. And that what turns a lot of people off about the Hive product. And I just don't think the community quite grasps that the rest of cryptocurrency doesn't see that as a good thing. Now, what good does come out of it though is, because you have this centralization, as it were, and control. Good things come out of that sometimes, like what good could come out of that is faster transactions through these proof of stake algorithms, and essentially zero transaction fees, which are the holy grail a lot of people out of. But at what cost, right? This the old freedom for security argument, right? And the Hive community just doesn't understand it. It causes the price to suffer. Now, what I think the solution is going to be is going to be in like these freemium services, like what's offered with Bitcoin NYK, Bitcoin NYK that you can earn absolutely 100% free. You can't use influence or money to imbalance our ecosystem. Um, so everybody earns their stake, on Bitcoin NYK and Bitcoin NYK backed dollars. And that is a very foreign concept to a lot of people. It's a new concept to many. But because of that, that's why I think it's gonna work, right? Because it's never been done before, right? There's never been such a version of altruism in cryptocurrency where it wasn't this capitalist driven model. The problem, though, is capitalism as we know it is dying, right? And we have to evolve and change with the system. So you're going to see more of these socially conscious projects do well into the future, right? This old concept of dog eat dog to make money is outdated. It's changing. Now it's going to be helping the community, supporting the community, helping a lot of people, and those products and projects in turn being more valuable, right? And that's the message we're trying to bestow. That is a very difficult message for some to grasp, at least in the early parts, as they have been so basically uh, uh, oversaturated with certain concepts and ideas um, that we're finding out aren't necessarily true, right? And so it's going to be very interesting to watch. If you don't have a Bitcoin NYK back dollar, make sure you get one today. Now, there are some whales on Hive or wannabe whales that we're going to make sure don't get the Bitcoin NYK back dollars, right? And it's strange, we don't usually do that, but I think it's necessary to send a resounding message that if we're going to be giving away the Bitcoin NYK back dollar free, that is going to go to non-whales, right? And a lot of people would argue, well, you need whales to make money and do this or that. I think everything's changing to a much more grassroots movement. And I think people are going to be surprised how the world is going to change over the next few years. And a lot of things we thought had to work a certain way or true were so. But anyway, Bitcoin NYK back dollar looking good. Make sure you claim yours today. You can get them absolutely free. That's all I want to say in the video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. The next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.